Is there an issue? You did find the place, okay?
Yeah, it's all good, yeah.
Look, I've only just arrived. I might be a few hours.
No, I know, I understand.
Look, be as brief as I can.
Yeah, of course.
Just look after Isobel.
Yep, I will. Look, go have fun.
Well?
A few hours.
Wonderful.
Isobel McDaniels.
How do you know my name?
I'm not sure if you're the one I seek. Your road ahead will not be an easy one.
How's the universe?
I'm sure you know.
You've seen it too. He hasn't left you a choice. You want to leave something more for Guy, something more for the other one.
I'll try to avoid saying, I told you so, when the inevitable happens.
Hello, I'm Rainor Vance. Yes, you're expected. You want me to do a job for you, don't you? I work for the Department of Defence.
They just want to report on one person, Julian Black.
Julian Black is my direct superior. He's investigating these friends of yours, isn't he?
Your family, Rachel. My family. But how can I trust you now? How can I believe that what you're interested in is what's right? How about with you, associating with enemies of the state? Especially that your brother now works for the state.
Keeping tabs on the kids?
Just making sure they stay out of mischief. So what's the situation?
You don't muck about, do you?
Look, you called me here. That must mean it's serious. Do we really have time to catch up? Having your sister at the heart of it must have tested your resolve.
Oh, it's not that it was Rachel. We were never that close, really. But her friends were interested in Julian, which means they were interested in UNIT.
So they weren't the people he was investigating then?
Bad guess on my part. It's a pity. That would have made things a lot easier.
So you're stumped and you called me here because you want me to help you find them?
We wouldn't waste your time on anything so mundane.
Well, after our initial investigations turned up nothing, I was tasked to retrieve Rachel. Turns out she hadn't been to work in days and there was nobody at her home. Thing is, I wasn't the only one interested in finding her.
He just disappeared? Completely?
There's more.
Why do I get the impression you're about to tell me your sister vanished in the same way?
My mother got a postcard from Italy today. Seems Rachel's gone there to get away.
She's gone for good?
Oh, with Rachel, who knows? We won't hear from her for a while, so...
Well, you still need a lead. What about that butler of hers?
We've got even less on him.
What have you got?
Oh, just a picture. Local CCTV.
You're right, there's not much to go on.
So what do you reckon? How did that guy disappear?
In this century, teleportation, probably.
That was our guess too. Julian's looked into Unit's Black Projects records. Guess his name turned up.
Not mine, I can assure you.
Lethbridge Stewart, ring a bell?
Where have you been?
Thinking.
What do you mean, thinking?
There was a problem this morning.
What?
Some guy started questioning me outside where Vance works.
What did you tell him?
Well, thanks for having confidence in me.
What did you tell him?
Nothing. I ran.
So you don't look at all guilty.
He lost me.
Well, that's... In what way?
Well, I had to use the device, didn't I? I didn't have any choice.
Did he see?
No.
Was she there?
Not for days.
Good. It's one less link back to us.
And to him.
Yes, and to him.
Look, if you want a character reference for Lethbridge Stewart, here's a short one. He didn't do it.
No, of course he didn't, but he was division leader at the time.
Look, he was division leader for a long time.
I know, but that was your time as well, wasn't it?
Oh, look, I was never involved in any such project.
But you were there at the time. Look, we don't have a lot in the archive if you can fill in any blanks.
There's a reason your records are sketchy. This was one of Unit's more pronounced failures. The team leader was a Maria Thornton. She was reverse engineering a subspace particle carrier Unit had claimed from hostile non-terrestrials.
Well, it sounds normal so far.
She was interested in adapting the technology to less than favourable uses.
For example?
It's worth observing that she wasn't planning on hopping to another solar system. Her interest was a lot more local than the technology was intended for. Think of the advantage if an aggressor nation could teleport soldiers behind enemy lines.
Okay, I can see why the project got shut down.
See, that's the part that worries me. I'm the one who had it shut down.
So you think Thornton might be out for revenge?
Possibly. Although it's entirely likely she isn't even involved at all. Thornton's main interest was in making money. Terrorists pay well, you see.
I know. That's what kept Gutnick in business for so long.
Very true. Anyway, Thornton defected, set herself up with a rival organisation.
Yeah, I've got the name here. It's Nah, it's blacked out. It's something Wood.
Look, that's unimportant. Unit held onto the claimed technology. A lot of documents were destroyed, though. No one likes to repeat past mistakes.
It's a bit late for that.
Just be careful. You're going to have a tough time ahead of you.
Want to join the team?
Oh, would you stop that?
Sorry.
This is hard enough as it is.
How's it going?
Could use more to go on.
It's working fine this morning.
Yeah, but how far did you get? We need to drastically increase the range and accuracy on this thing if we're ever going to get off this rock. I mean, that's only what it's supposed to do.
So ask for more information.
Well, that's the trouble. Our friend on high won't share it.
Yeah, well, look, any information you could give us would be good. Well, we're kind of flying blind here. No, look, I know you're busy down there, but... Look,
Arms dealer Joseph Goodnick was found murdered today.
Mr. Vance?
It's believed the killing was gangland related, but police admit they have no firm suspects at this stage. Gutnick was a known arms dealer, an associate of the Maguire mob family.
Remarkable timing. Yeah, it's a shock, that's for sure.
Yes, but today?
Well, don't tell me you think this is related too.
Maybe, maybe not. But you do have to admit it is a noticeable way of saying, hello, I'm still on your case, wouldn't you agree?
Let's find out. What's the media telling us?
Not enough.
Julia might know more, hang on. Tina, it's Vance. Yeah, we just heard. Look, is there a whitewash on this thing, or is it what the media is telling us? Okay, I see, hang on. Apparently there was a witness to Gutnick's murder, so it was something he couldn't see, something unbelievably strong. Could be what we're after.
That's not what you're after, no.
Great. When it rains. Tina, tell Julian to keep on it, okay? Yeah, there's no link now, but you never know what might show up. What? I see. Okay, thanks.
What is it?
Tina's been getting reports off the police band. Seems there's been a man vanishing and reappearing in a park around Tingalpa. Like the action's a bit of a way off.
What kind of radius were they reporting?
It's not more than a K. It's not outside the park.
This guy's going to be impossible to catch.
His leg!
What?
On his left thigh! There was something there. He hit it and... his leg!
You ain't going nowhere, buddy.
Fancy explaining yourself?
Anything?
Well, it's what we thought.
Yeah, but is it one of ours?
No, not this one. But it does have a distinct lineage back to Thornton.
You know, I've had a thought. Maybe Gutnick's involved in the sale. Oh, know him, do you? Look, could be why he was killed. Maybe someone's covering their tracks.
That might be part of it, but... Must be difficult working with such a primitive device. We've got limited range, you see. Nothing like what was in the original designs, and I don't think it's too accurate either. It's very primitive.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say you're technologically backward, but someone's not being very helpful. Must be a real pain being stuck here.
Tell me about it.
He's non-terrestrial.
And very disappointed to be stuck on Earth. How?
Useless transport we should never have paid good money for.
We? You and the person who's holding out on you?
Of course not.
So, you come out here to test the device, but you know that the device works. So, what's to test?
It's been modified. The accuracy was supposed to be greater.
But it didn't work.
But Hume's working on another.
Oh, of course, names, I do apologise. I'm the doctor, this is Vance. Your partner is Hume, so you are...
Landau.
They're very human-sounding names.
Well, life's easy when you come across as local.
How do you know Gutnick?
It's like you say. He gave us the technology.
And?
And I don't think he's going to tell us any more.
I might. Depends on what you can offer me.
Technical assistance?
Well, our current benefactor isn't giving us a lot of incentive to stay with him.
Cut him loose.
You should meet both of us.
You want to talk it over with Hume, that's fair enough.
That's right. She's, Hume, she needs to...
Damn it! I'm sorry. I was hoping we'd get more out of him first.
You knew he was going to do that.
Look, we clearly got out of him all that we were going to get, except maybe details of the meeting.
He was bluffing.
Yes, he was. He was clearly nervous. Not everyone's a born actor, you know.
You think he was supposed to set a trap or something?
That's exactly what I think.
For us, or just you?
Well, I'm not normally one to connect dots just because they happen to be next to each other, but...
What?
Lately, I've been facing something. It might be coincidence, but it might be something else. This force, it can control people like puppets.
Me?
Maybe Gutnick.
A man we haven't seen in years.
Well, Gutnick and I have crossed paths here recently. Might be enough of a link, seen from a distance, I suppose.
But closer.
Closer, it realised that I couldn't be got at through him.
So this force killed Gutnick.
Another loose end tied up, and it got my attention.
And you think their mysterious benefactor is...
My opponent, yes.
So where does that leave us?
Well, it puts me on high alert. But it takes you and UNIT off the case. This is more than you can contribute to.
We've got at least 2 fugitives running around out there with this alien technology, and you want us just to abandon that?
I'll pursue them. But UNIT has to back off. I can deal with this. Trust me. Where are you?
Well, the pub. We needed a stiff drink.
What's happened?
Oh, Isobel's in a pretty bad way.
Guy, don't choke on details.
Oh, she had a weird encounter.
With whom?
Tell me, Guy, with whom?
Oh, some fella. Biggish, dressed too smartly for his own good. Sunnies and an umbrella.
Do you know him?
He calls himself the Informed Man.
Oh, a Time Lord, is he?
Certainly not.
No, I just thought with a name like that. So who is he? Is he dangerous?
You and Isobel don't have
Anything to worry about from him.
So what's going on?
I don't know. It's all linked. Guy, there are some people I need to see. Can you take Isobel to that safe house I mentioned?
It's like that, is it?
Look, I'll be with you shortly.
Well, how long?
Let's give Isobel some downtime. I'll be there tomorrow noon from your point of view.
And yours?
I need answers first. Seems I need to have